On Monday, when we celebrate the contributions of the veterans who have served our country, it's important to remember this: how many of them are struggling to make ends meet, much less to buy a decent home.
It's Veterans Build Week for Habitat for Humanity, and our Pat Battle takes us to Perth Amboy, where a new house is under construction for one very grateful family.
The framing is well underway on what a year or so from now will be a two-story, three-bedroom home here in Perth Amboy. But what these volunteers with the Morris affiliate of Habitat for Humanity are building on Inslee Street is much more than just a house.
It's just a blessing.
A former Army medic and a 9-year service veteran, Mickey's a mother of 3 and now a soon-to-be homeowner, a dream she once thought would be long deferred.
We live paycheck by paycheck, you know, with all the bills that we have to pay, and thankfully my husband has a job, so we're able to, you know, have a little bit of income.
In fact, the average veteran spends 30 to 50% of their salary on a mortgage, and nailing down affordable housing is nearly impossible.
That's half your paycheck just to pay your rent or mortgage. So that means you have no money for savings. It means you have no money to invest in education or your children.
Over the past 8 years, Morris Habitat's built 7 homes for veterans in their coverage area, Morris and Middlesex County. But they could do so much more if only those former service members would apply. They estimate that fewer than 5% of the applications they receive come from veterans.
Anyone that serves should be honored and be given a chance to have a good home. So many veterans are just struggling right now, and the toughest part with veterans is they won't ask for help. We're often too independent.
It's hard to get to them. They're used to being the ones that help everyone else to serve, and we're trying to pay it back just a little bit.
An army of volunteers. This team from the Morristown insurance company Crum & Foster do the construction, but Mickey and her husband Hilton will invest some 400 hours of sweat equity in their home before it's done. Their mortgage will be less than 30% of their income.
So if you need this to level the wall.
A small price to pay for home ownership.
It's always been my dream to own a home, you know, a home that we could live in forever, call it our forever home, make memories with family members, you know, with my kids.
Mickey plans to pay it forward, encouraging other vets to apply to the program.
It's the best decision they could ever make.
There's another home going up here in Perth Amboy, and Morris Habitat is actively recruiting vets.
We also are starting a 12-home project in Old Bridge, and we're going to be looking for veterans there too. So please come out and apply.
In Perth Amboy, Pat Battle, News 4 New York.